The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Takes it at center. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Picked up along the boards by Mikita. From the right side and up the middle. Picks up the puck. Gets in front of it.
Well, it's not easy to be able to manipulate space and your defender at the same time and get these high-quality shots off.
Sends it down low. Back at the point, they set it up. Burns plays it against the boards. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. And he shuts the door on that.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, hit on the play. And that pass is intercepted. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Leafs won the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Mikita. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Thunderous collision along the boards.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Steps gonna play it against the half wall. And a little body contact on that play. He's got a step and a breakaway. And it's poked away.
You gotta have some confidence and swagger to make this no-holds-barred play there, James, because if you miss the poke check, guess what? It's in the empty net.
Can't hang on after that hit. And now he moves it quickly to Leaf. Picked up along the wall by Mikita. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you gotta do. You gotta play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Puts the puck away. Sends a pass over. Quick pass across to Burns. Here's a chance. Leafs got it in the defensive zone.
Burns is showing his never-say-die attitude, and it's a reason why he's a leader on this team, and everyone looks to him by example. Why? That example is in front of the net with a stick on the puck, falling to the ice. Last-ditch effort and attempt to get a scoring chance, and he does.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Icebreakers will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Driving right to the front. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Lehman. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the plays
All right,
so well.
down
And
there,
this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Takes the feed from his own end. To his teammate. Picks off the pass. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Handles the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. An easy save by Wagner. Angles it over to Step. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is A great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Tees it up. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Nighthawks are fortunate that they're heading into the second period in a scoreless game, James. Still a chance to win it. But man, they got to manage the puck better. They need to communicate because they turned it over way too many times.
Picks up the puck in his own end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves with the puck in the corner. Picked off by Burns. Slides it diagonally to Shea. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Makita. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Quick stop! How did he stop that one?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Breakaway! Denied by the Teddy! Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway!
Well, call it a stare down, a showdown, whatever you want. Maybe he's got a book.
He scored!
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Moves the puck across to Step. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
The Nighthawks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck.
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
Denies him! Puck scooped up by Huber. And now he passes up to Step. Picked off by Makita. Takes the feed from the wing. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. And he takes the dish. Takes it right in the chest. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Past the midway mark in this period, we got a tie game. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Wagner's got the puck and he's going to hang on. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Picking up some steam at center ice. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. He got all of that one. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Lets it fly. Answers it with an even better save. Back-to-back saves there.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Leaf. Drills him right in the breadbasket for the save. Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Ask any goaltender, and you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
With possession along the wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Wagner's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Big time stop there.
Lehman's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. All right, partner, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Icebreakers have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone. Lehman's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
And they win the draw on their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Oh, he'll feel that one. And that pass is redirected. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. Oh, what a hit. And he lined it up perfectly. Gets in the lane with the body. Great stretch pass as he connects. Here's a chance. And that's off the glove and will play on. Here's the blast. And he skies that one over the net.
You can certainly see where he was looking, James. He's looking to go bar down up high here. And he just gets too much locked on that one. Doesn't turn the wrist over. And guess what? It's high. It's missed.
Mikita's stick handling in his own zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Stop! And he turned that one aside. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if...
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
The Icebreakers get the equalizer, and look at this. With the time of this game, huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Great defensive effort with the strip. The Icebreakers have it now. And now it's grabbed by Shea. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Huber's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Shea. Fires it on net. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Wagner's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Sacrifices the body to block it. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Mikita's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Passes it over. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck undermanned. And that's picked off in the defensive end. And the puck clears the zone. Quick pass to Shea.
All right, down there, bud.
You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Sends it across. Oh, played it perfectly.
Mikita's almost out of the box.
The Icebreakers power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver, you want to be the hero, and you get left with a big fat zero. That's a tough one to take.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Moves it quickly over to Nikita. Takes the pass. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Puts it on net. That's gloved by Wagner. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. On the attack along the boards. Shays working it around in the corner. Shakes off the coverage. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
The Icebreakers get a hold of it. Big hit, that frees up possession. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Steps going to the box for tripping.
Well, this is why you have specialty teams. The PK unit has to go out there in a tie game late in the third and do their job. Everyone has a responsibility. One of the biggest things, get in the shooting lanes, block some shots.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck picked up by Burns. The Icebreakers play it along the wing. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Quick feed to Nikita. And not much on that one. Puts it on net. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Leafs ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Leafs won the draw at center. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. And that ricochets off a twig in front. And that's intercepted by Huber. There you go, 3 periods down and still no winner. So we go to overtime. It's sudden death. Be cool. Don't be a fool. Go anywhere. It's coming up next. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. The Nighthawks power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. And that's off a stick. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass over to Shea. Taken by Huber. Gets the puck in deep. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Works it across to Leaf.
Step, standing up, ready to go.
And a great save. Moves it to Huber. Feeds the puck across to Step. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Makes the save. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Strong use of the body. Into the corner of the attacking area. What a blocker save by Wagner!
That hit there right there tells me, James, that you got to do what it takes if you want to win close games. And this one's as close as it gets in overtime. And he really has been a barometer for his team.
They win the draw and go on the attack. Simple stop by Wagner. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Nighthawks gain possession. A chance to win it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. The Nighthawks will play it against the boards. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! Right in the low slot. Oh, wow, stops him again. Scooped up along the wall by Huber. Slides the puck over. Takes it from the right side. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on...
Looking to end it! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop! He's got it behind the cage. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Nighthawks don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
The ref isn't putting the whistle away in overtime. Who's going to be the hero and get the golden goal on the power play?
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
Just gets his mitt on that one. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Leafs recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Icebreakers win the face-off. Here he is on the redirect. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Leafs won the face-off here in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Here's a short pass to Shea. He's got a step. What a save on the play!
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W. Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Dishes it to Shea. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Huber. Blocked in traffic. Grabs the puck in the corner. And it's a quick pass to Burns. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Taken along the wall by Burns. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he's able to handle that one. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Off the left wing and into center. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Step. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Just a little... Tonight on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Shot! Scores! They win it in overtime! Sudden death in sudden death! Wow, what a feast of hockey capped